What's up, fellas? It's your boy Flex here coming at you, and it looks like our boy Stevie over here. Woo! It's now gotten to the point where he used to make a lot of ONISION videos. And so then when he would stop making ONISION videos, he would have to make videos where he says, okay, I'm not making any more ONISION videos anymore because he's just trying to get my attention and whatever other bullshit. So I'm going to stop making these videos and do something else, my original content, which never lasts. So he goes back to making ONISION videos now, and then he continues making those videos where he says, I'm not making any more ONISION videos. Now he's got to the point where he just continually makes these videos where he's like, well, I'm going to stop making videos on ONISION videos, and then it just switches over like that. So now it's one or the other. That's what his content is nowadays. So if you didn't know, ONISION had a live stream the other day where he was like, come on, haters, let's battle it out. And then he started trash-talking his haters, or whatever he calls them. And so Repsion didn't show up because he's a little hoe. But otherwise, the Stevie guy over here, of course, wanting to take a bat at any time against ONISION to try and gain relevance again. That's what I'm known for. I make videos on you, Stevie. That's all I do. That's what I'm known for. Comes into the chat and tries to, and ONISION just keeps him around even though he kicks all the other people out. He keeps Stevie around because of course Stevie makes stupid asinine statements. And can't ever make a coherent statement, which Stevie boy here even admits in his video. And at one point, and Stevie even admits it in this video, makes some transphobic comments about how ONISION's husband is not actually a transgender person, and is not part of the trans community. They're actually just faking it for attention. So let's go ahead and just play the video a little bit here. We'll go ahead and get into it.
Went back and forth with mudslinging, circular arguments, not wanting to go through the minutia of years worth of content to find some ancillary statement he made because he had the desire at a moment's notice to have some substantive evidence provided, even though he should be able to recall a statement he made in content he created.
Well, Stevie, the thing about this, and I have two things about this, is that you lie. You like to lie about stuff and fabricate things. I'll give you a few examples here, and I can even link you the videos if you don't remember the times you said these things, because you go on for hours and hours on end about ONISION. But we do have the mirrored videos of you saying these things. How about the time that you said Marbles was an abusive person, abused a girl, and you wouldn't name the person that he was abusing, even though Marbles knows the person that he was abusing, supposedly. And you wanted to expose this, but you wouldn't say who he was abusing, because if you did, that would just give ammo to Marbles to abuse the person you were talking about, this secretive person. Which of course doesn't make sense, because if Marbles knows the exact person you're talking about, which is what you said in the video, then Marbles would just abuse the person that he knows that you're talking about, since he already knows what you're talking about, that you admitted. Of course, this asinine statement was deleted from your channel, but we still have the reaction videos that includes that video and what you said in it, you stupid idiot. How about the time when you lied? Well, not lied. How about the time you fabricated stupid statements, such as ONISION was killing a turtle to try and get your attention to continue making ONISION videos about him, or videos about ONISION. Not that you were really worried about the turtle or anything. Fuck that. That turtle was not really that big of an issue, or animal rights or anything. No. It was the fact that ONISION was killing a turtle to try and get your attention. How about the time where you said that... the time where you got flagged for community guideline strikes or something like that by YouTube, the notice that they give you is just a notice of their terms of service and then one line of what you did, and it has a little pink tinted backdrop to it. This was back in the day. Stevie said that the notification was clear, free speech. Challenging his free speech was harassment and was terrorism, and they were trying to terrorize him because it was pink. The notification he received from YouTube was pink, and that made it communist and was trying to terrorize and harass him. How about the time Stevie said that we should bomb the fucking Middle East? Just all of it. Just bomb the Middle East. Just bomb all of it. Why don't we? No. No, we don't. You see, I don't. I've been away from the internet for what, 3 years, okay, and I've made videos on multiple idiots online, right? But I can still remember and pull from the times that you made stupid statements, and I could even go back and find the exact videos where you made them at. But you, Stevie, the man who has a channel dedicated to ONISION, the man who's made more than 200 videos on ONISION, who has thousands of hours of footage of him talking about stupid things that ONISION did, can't pull up anything in his past to bring up in a live debate or whatever. Right, yeah, it just sounds like you probably said some stupid shit and you couldn't back it up, as per usual, considering your past.
It got to the point where the final
vintage
straw
flex
was
there,
pulled
damn.
when he accused me of being a liar, saying it never
Well, you are a
happened,
liar.
that he created an IMDb actors page and used an
Here we
address
go.
across the street from where I used to live in an apartment
Here
in
we
Las
go.
Vegas as his work address, as a passive-aggressive attempt to try and intimidate me. You know, I have physical hard evidence, proof that this actually existed at one time, that this was done. His excuse for saying I was a liar was that in that moment I was heated, I was pissed off, he tripped me up on my words, and he parasitically attached onto that and just went for it.
Nothing in the video for
where I just decided to say fuck it, and
nothing in the description or anywhere saying, yeah, I have hard proof, but I refuse to give it to anybody. I gave you a chance there, Stevie. I gave you a chance. I looked through it. There's no hard evidence of it. At least there's a link to your Twitter and whatever bullshit, your website and music page. Thank God for that. Fuck the evidence.
Bring out the accusations that his wife is a transgender, that she's not legitimately transgender, or he's legitimately transgender. And that's how I feel about it. Truthfully, it is how I feel about it. When I see their content, Kai's content, I see someone who is attacked.
Whose man is this? Somebody get this boy. What's wrong with him? My argument is that your sexual orientation and what you identify as is actually incorrect. You actually identify as this. So you're wrong about yourself, okay? Get it right, buddy. Thank you very much. Have a good day. Really, I'm not transphobic. I just tell people what their sexual orientation is and that they're completely wrong if they said they transgender. You know, I'm not transphobic, though. I'm not transphobic. I just think you're doing it for attention, and because you're married to ONISION, who's an attention seeker. That's my reasoning behind why I think you're not a transgender person. I'm not transphobic, though. You're just a fucking liar, and you don't know what you identify as.
To transgender issues, but it comes off to me in a disingenuous way, where they understand that there is a severity and a seriousness to these issues, and that's why they're important and serious to others, but they don't particularly apply themselves in that category because they're very attached still to their femininity. Now, I know that there's talk she wants to do T-shot.
What does that have to do with being transgender? What does that have to do with being transgender? You're a little bit feminine, so you can't actually transition yet, because you're a little bit feminine. Even though guys can be feminine. And girls can be feminine. And practically anybody can be feminine. Okay. Alright. Great point. Can we get the trans community on this, please? Transgender community, can we please get some clarification on this? Is this correct? Because I see people in his commenting on here saying he's not transphobic. He's not transphobic. I'm polysexual and we've known each other for over 10 years. You are not homophobic. Don't worry, Stevie. I've learned from you how horrible of a person ONISION is. Right. ONISION's done. He's just a horrible person. Stevie, on the other hand, is a saintly person. Doesn't abuse his girlfriend. Doesn't say we should bomb the Middle East. Doesn't say that YouTube is a communist organization. Doesn't care about animal rights and instead uses a turtle that ONISION killed in a video as an excuse to start making videos on ONISION again. Nah, he's a great guy. He's a great guy. No comments. Not homophobic, not transphobic. Just severely allergic to onions. Ooh, got him. Dab on the haters. Great job, team. Great job. I'm glad we can all be stand out as citizens and people on the internet here. I don't believe you're transphobic because you are a little. I don't believe you're a transgender person because you're a little feminine. That's it. That's all I got. by the way, ONISION, I have evidence that you're trying to say you had a business across the street from me, but I don't have any evidence of this actually. But I got it somewhere. Don't worry, I got it.
Or he wants to do
How?
shots.
No. Don't even continue, Stevie. How are people fans of his and they're not calling him out on this? They're like, oh, I should point the other way. How are people fans of him, all right? And they can't even call him out on this. They're just like, yeah, ONISION, he makes bad points because of this, and this. And then Stevie Boy over here gets on the mic and they're just like, yo, what? Yeah, well, good point, Stevie. Good point, Stevie. Keep going. I like it. They're not transgender. Good job, Stevie. Good job, Stevie.
He's a proud gay husband to his husband. But after years of making the content I made on these people, and on
also, I guess we should bring this up, right? While he's trying to say, you're not a real trans person. What the fuck defines a transgender person then? What the fuck what? And then ONISION says he's gay. What? I guess they're both just wrong about who they identify the other person as? But Stevie here, Stevie Boy Wonder, just comes in and it's like, well, actually, you need to identify as, actually, it doesn't even say what they should identify as. I would like this to be answered. Please, answer me. What should this person identify as? Because I'm genuinely curious. What do they need to identify as? I mean, you're the arbiter of what gender and sexuality and sex they are. Let's go ahead and hear it then, Stevie. What should they be, huh? Since you know, even though you're not friends with these people, you don't know them outside of the internet or anything, just make a judgment call about them, you know? I'm sure that Stevie would want the same to be done about him. Everybody, please make a judgment call about Stevie. Stevie in this video says he's bisexual. That's actually wrong, Stevie. You've never mentioned that in the video any time before. You just brought this up for attention. I'm gonna just use your circular logic against you, okay? Stevie, you're not bisexual. You're just lying and trying to get attention for it, okay? There you go. Stevie's a liar. He's actually not bisexual.
Him specifically, it just comes off as a bunch of disingenuous showboating, and I called it for what it is. And in return, I got accused of being a transphobe.
What? Like, of all the things you could make about ONISION, look, do I have to make rant videos for you people? Do I have to make video about ONISION for you? Like, ONISION's like, if you played a game of wiffle ball, and you had, like, the little T-ball stand on it, right? So nobody's even pitching, it's just right there on the little T-ball stand, right? And that's basically the equivalent of what ONISION is for me. I'd like a little challenge, okay? But apparently y'all can't even, like, y'all are having trouble with that wiffle ball T-ball stand. You can't even hit that ball. You just keep hitting the stand. Like, come on, people. How old are you? 12? 10? 8? Jesus Christ, man. Get off the internet. How can you not make a video about ONISION without having to get into these stupid arguments about, what the hell, I need deodorant on, apparently. How can you not get into, how can you not make videos on ONISION without having to, well, you know, the main thing I disagree with ONISION on is not his crazy controversial opinions or anything. I'm going to get into his sexual orientation. That's the route I would like to go down. Fuck all that other shit that he talks about. Let's get into the meat and bones about this situation. You're a transgender person, actually you're not. Haha, because you're using it for attention. Thanks, buddy. I'll leave now. Goodbye. Have a good day.
And being then a homophobe. Really. That's a tall statement to say about somebody who's a bisexual male. Then,
apparently, if you're bisexual, even though Stevie's not, because we've proven with his own logic that he's not. Stevie's not bisexual, by the way. He's not bisexual because we said so. But I mean, just let's just give it to him. Let's just give it to him. You know, sure, whatever. I guess being a bisexual means you can't be transphobic or homophobic. What? I actually identify as bisexual, which means I can say the N-word now, and I have all immunities and can do anything I want. Thank you, and have a great day.
Virtue signaling when I bring up the fact that I've supported transgender causes, I've supported homosexual causes, homosexual equality, transgender equality, understanding. I've donated money to charities for all sorts
I would like
of things
proof.
to do with this.
Proof. Picture it didn't happen. Proof.
What does he have to show for it?
Proof.
I virtue signal. He goes and makes the exact same statements and claims with nothing to show.
Virtue signaling? What are you doing right now, Stevie? What are you doing? You are doing the exact thing you were complaining about him doing. What is wrong? You are so stupid. How do you have fans? What do they do when they watch these videos? Are they just like eating cereals and just like whacking themselves in the head? Like, great video, Stevie. Great video, Stevie. I can't wait to go to middle school.
Thinks that alone is enough? No, I'm sorry, it's not. The temerity to accuse somebody of being a transphobe because you need something to label them, because you got the response you wanted to get out of somebody that they gave you.
He didn't ask you to be in there, you idiot. He was asking for Repsion. And the fact that you had to disguise yourself as Repsion and not yourself says something. And how would you even explain the fact that he kicked everybody but you and kept you on there for an hour and a half, almost 2 hours? He let these stupid idiots on for like five minutes tops at a time, but kept you on. You know why? Do you know why? Because ONISION knows you're the easiest person to debunk. You're the easiest person to make look like an idiot. But for him to label all of his haters as freaking idiots, all he has to do is put you on camera during this little live stream that he has, and he's won. He just lets you talk the whole time. Yep, fellas, this is my haters right here. Look at them. They're saying that I'm not actually, my husband is not a transgender person. Continue to talk, Stevie, and make yourself look stupid. Thank you. That's ONISION right there. Congratulations. Now you're hurting the people that hate ONISION. Great job, idiot.
Seeking it, it doesn't work. Sorry. It took me aback a bit to have the balls to accuse me of that.
Maybe you should consider
I figured I would clarify my position.
Sure.
I'm not transphobic.
Okay.
I'm not homophobic.
Would you like to take back your statements? Maybe you should do that first.
I just find this entire thing going on between the two of them to be extraordinarily disingenuous.
How?
If you think that I go out of my way to make huge statements and broad accusations about all transgender people, anyone I can find, you're out of your fucking mind. But I call a spade when I see one. And having been submerged in this content he'd made for years and responding to it for years and knowing exactly the twists and the turns to expect from somebody like this, it wasn't that hard to come to such a conclusion. Now, if I'm wrong about that conclusion, I'm wrong about that conclusion. But we still can't forsake a level of exploitness here.
If you're wrong, you're just wrong. It didn't make you transphobic. Okay. Okay. I guess we should continue to just tell transgender people that they're not actually transgender. We should just misidentify them. Yes, because that's not transphobic.
Because that still does exist. It exists for certain in his content, and it exists for certain to a degree in Kai's content as well. And I think that's such a very negative precedent.
Is that Onision's husband?
Transgender people out there. It attaches a stigma that they don't need to how they feel, to what they're going through. I don't claim to know what it's like for a transgender person to go through what they go through.
No, you just claim to know whether they are actually a transgender person or not. That's what you do.
I can never know that. That's something a person going through that can know. But somebody else, you can understand it. You could be told, like, this is what I'm experiencing, this is what it's like, and you have that understanding. But to be able to, like, hypothetically download myself and understand what that physically is like for them.
The fuck is he talking about?
Emotionally like for them. I mean, never in a million years would I make that claim. The insane arrogance anybody would have to possess in order to do so is beyond me, but...
You're right, Stevie. The real issue here is not that you're telling people whether they're transgender or not, and misidentifying and misgendering people. No, that's not the issue here. The issue here is that somebody would call you out on that That's the real issue. Screw those people. And that's the real issue here. Stop making fun of me. Stop saying that I'm a stupid piece of shit for doing that. Nah. The real issue is you haters out there. All of you haters of me, Stevie. No. Stevie, I would suggest that you go back to making your stupid band videos. Please don't get back into the ONISION videos. You haven't prepped yourself for it. You continue to, I don't know. I'm not going to say anything about you, right? Even though you've done your end on speaking for other people. But yeah, I'm just going to say maybe you're not in the right place at this moment to be making videos. Maybe take a step back. Reevaluate the situation, reevaluate what you're doing, and pick a better avenue to attack somebody with. Instead of doing something stupid like trying to say you're not actually a transgender person because my feelings say otherwise. Thank you. That's all I have to say.